Welcome to our channel. Today we're going on an exciting journey to some of the most bizarre and magnificent icy landscapes on our planet. From the frozen plains of Antarctica to the towering glaciers of the Arctic, we'll delve into worlds dominated by ice, witness breathtaking natural formations, and discover unique life forms. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell to receive all our new videos, give us a thumbs up, and leave us a comment so we can continue to publish more videos. Warning, some of these places are extremely dangerous and should not be visited without proper preparation and guidance. Our journey begins in the McMurdo Dry Valleys of Antarctica, a region so cold and dry that it's often described as the closest place to Mars on Earth. Here, among the glaciers and frozen peaks, lies a sight that defies all expectations: Blood Falls. Imagine a pristine white glacier, its surface marred by a deep, vibrant red gash. This is Blood Falls, a 5-story cascade where the water doesn't flow clear, but is a thick, viscous liquid resembling blood. The source of this phenomenon lies deep beneath the glacier, in a subterranean lake sealed off for millions of years. Within this hidden reservoir exists a unique ecosystem of microorganisms that thrive without light or oxygen. These hardy microorganisms, known as extremophiles, inhabit conditions that are lethal to most life forms. They obtain energy through chemosynthesis, utilizing iron and sulfur compounds in the water. As they break down these compounds, they release iron oxide, giving the water its red hue. This iron-rich water then flows out from under the glacier, creating the spectacle of Blood Falls. Blood Falls is a stark reminder of the resilience of life, thriving in the most extreme environments. It's a testament to the hidden wonders beneath our planet's surface, waiting to be discovered. Blood Falls provide scientists with a unique opportunity to study the limits of life on Earth and the potential for life on other planets. The microorganisms here may hold clues to life in the subsurface oceans of icy moons like Europa and Enceladus. As we gaze upon this crimson stain, we're reminded of the vast unknown and nature's boundless capacity to amaze us. Our next destination takes us north to the heart of Siberia, home to Lake Baikal, a vast inland sea of fresh water so deep and ancient that it contains 1/5 of the world's unfrozen surface water. Known as the Galapagos of Russia, Lake Baikal is a biodiversity hotspot, home to over 3,700 species of plants and animals, 2/3 of which are found nowhere else on Earth. During the winter months, Lake Baikal undergoes a dramatic transformation as temperatures plummet, often dropping to -40 degrees Celsius or lower. The lake's surface freezes over, creating a vast expanse of ice that stretches as far as the eye can see. The ice itself is a thing of beauty, ranging in color from crystal clear to turquoise to deep blue, depending on its thickness and the presence of air bubbles trapped within. As the ice expands and contracts with the fluctuating temperatures, it creates intricate patterns of cracks and fissures, some of which can extend for miles. These fissures, known as ice hummocks, can reach heights of several meters and are a testament to the immense forces at work. Despite the harsh conditions above, life teems beneath the frozen surface of Lake Baikal. A unique species of seal, the Baikal seal, has adapted to survive in this extreme environment. These seals, the smallest in the world, rely on the ice for breeding and molting, using their sharp claws to dig breathing holes through the thick ice. Another fascinating inhabitant of Lake Baikal is the golomyanka, a translucent scaleless fish found nowhere else on Earth. These fish, which lack a swim bladder, are believed to give birth to live young. The frozen expanse of Lake Baikal offers a glimpse into a world of stark beauty and resilience. It's a reminder that even in the face of bitter cold, life finds a way to adapt and thrive. Chapter 3. Svalbard, where glaciers meet the midnight sun. Our journey now takes us west to the Svalbard archipelago, a remote cluster of islands nestled deep within the Arctic Circle, where towering glaciers carve their way through rugged mountains, and the midnight sun bathes the landscape in an ethereal glow. Svalbard is a land of extremes where winter temperatures can plummet to -40 degrees Celsius, and the sun remains below the horizon for months on end, plunging the islands into perpetual darkness. Yet, despite these harsh conditions, Svalbard teems with life. From the iconic polar bears to the nimble Arctic fox and the sure-footed reindeer to the vast colonies of seabirds that nest on its rocky cliffs. The glaciers of Svalbard are one of the archipelago's most striking features, vast rivers of ice flowing slowly but relentlessly towards the sea. These glaciers, some hundreds of meters thick, have sculpted the landscape over millennia, carving deep valleys and fjords, leaving behind a legacy of breathtaking beauty. One of the most awe-inspiring sights in Svalbard is a glacier calving, a dramatic event that occurs when a large chunk of ice breaks off from the glacier face and crashes into the sea below. The sound of a glacier calving is deafening, a thunderous roar that echoes across the water, sending a plume of spray high into the air. Svalbard is also home to a surprising diversity of plant life, from the hardy mosses and lichens that cling to the rocks to the colorful wildflowers that bloom during the brief Arctic summer. These plants, adapted to survive the short growing season and long periods of darkness, play a crucial role in the Arctic ecosystem. Chapter 4: Mount Erebus, Antarctica's Fiery Breath. Our expedition now takes us to Antarctica, to the slopes of Mount Erebus, an active volcano that rises from the frozen continent like a fiery beacon amidst the icy wasteland. Mount Erebus is a place of stark contrasts, where fire and ice collide in a dramatic display of nature's power. Its summit is home to a persistent lava lake, one of only 5 such lakes in the world, a cauldron of molten rock that glows ominously against the backdrop of the frozen landscape. Dotting the slopes of Mount Erebus are ice fumaroles, vents in the Earth's crust that release steam and volcanic gases, creating otherworldly formations of ice and snow. These fumaroles, some towering several meters high, are constantly changing, sculpted by the relentless wind and heat emanating from the volcano below. Within the ice and snow surrounding these fumaroles, scientists have discovered a unique ecosystem of extremophiles, microorganisms that thrive in the extreme heat and acidity of this volcanic environment. These organisms, some found nowhere else on Earth, offer clues to the possibility of life in other extreme environments, such as the hydrothermal vents found on the ocean floor. Mount Erebus is also home to a network of ice caves, formed by heat from the volcano melting the surrounding ice. These caves, some stretching for hundreds of meters, are a labyrinth of icy tunnels and chambers, adorned with intricate ice formations. Exploring these caves is like stepping into another world, a world of eerie beauty and silence, broken only by the sound of dripping water and the occasional rumble from the volcano above. Chapter 5: Iceberg B-15, a colossal fragment of a frozen continent. Our final destination takes us to the vast expanse of the Ross Ice Shelf, where we encounter a true giant of the icy world, Iceberg B-15. In 2000, a massive iceberg, larger than the island of Jamaica, broke off from the Ross Ice Shelf, sending shockwaves through the scientific community and capturing the imagination of the world. This behemoth, dubbed Iceberg B-15, measured over 295 kilometers in length and 37 kilometers in width, with a surface area of over 11,000 square kilometers, a truly colossal fragment of a frozen continent. The calving of such a massive iceberg is a rare and awe-inspiring event, a testament to the immense forces at work in the polar regions. Icebergs form when large chunks of ice break off from glaciers or ice shelves, a natural process that helps to maintain the balance of the ice sheet. However, the calving of an iceberg the size of B-15 is an event of a whole different magnitude, one that can have significant impacts on the surrounding environment. The sheer size of B-15 posed a number of challenges to shipping and wildlife in the region. Its presence blocked shipping lanes, forcing vessels to make lengthy detours, and disrupted the foraging patterns of penguins and seals, which rely on access to the open ocean for their survival. In the years since its calving, B-15 has slowly broken up into smaller icebergs, which have drifted across the Southern Ocean, some eventually grounding in shallower waters. The journey of Iceberg B-15 serves as a stark reminder of the dynamic nature of our planet's icy regions and the profound impact that these massive ice formations can have on the surrounding environment and its inhabitants. Conclusion: farewell from the frozen frontiers. As our exploration of the strangest icy places on Earth draws to a close, we're left with a profound sense of awe and wonder at the beauty and power of these frozen landscapes. From the blood-red falls of Antarctica to the fiery heart of Mount Erebus, from the frozen expanse of Lake Baikal to the colossal icebergs that roam the Southern Ocean, we've witnessed the incredible diversity and resilience of life in some of the most extreme environments on our planet. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment. These icy worlds, often perceived as barren and inhospitable, are in fact teeming with life. From microscopic extremophiles to iconic polar creatures, each adapted to survive in these challenging conditions. Warning: always be cautious and seek expert advice before visiting any of these extreme locations.